Well, I couldn't be more proud of our team. UConn's offense is very complex. There's a lot to it, a lot of movement, a lot of screening. And, with an overnight prep, it was more about concepts and when we were going to switch and when we weren't. And, a 56 possession game with UConn tells you that they're not scoring on their first options, that we're making them go to multiple things. And I thought our guys were really locked in defensively, and for us to shoot 30% the second half and still find a way to win, we had to defend. And we talked about the necessity to keep them off the free throw line, and we were able to do what we do without fouling. So, and we've done that all year, so that's not a surprise. But Jemiah got us off to a great start, made some huge plays, and then we thought we had some mismatch opportunities with Jason in the post, and he was absolutely terrific, and then gets a huge rebound on a missed free throw at a critical juncture of the game.
We're joined by Jemiah Neal and Jason Green, and we'll take questions, please. And we're going first, John.
John Walker, Omaha World Herald. Mac, you guys talked about coming to Madison Square Garden to try and cut down the nets, and now that you're one win away and you're back in the Big East tournament title game, what's that mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like I said, this team is our strength is in our togetherness, and we've had a lot of adversity this year, and I've heard coaches talk all year long about we lost because we didn't have this player, Well, we lost our second leading scorer 8 games in, and here we are in the Big East championship game and finished second in the league. So we had to retool things. Guys had to take on new roles, and they embraced that. And we could have hung our heads and felt sorry for ourselves, but instead this group went to work. So selfishly, I get to coach them one more game, and this has been a very, very rewarding season and an unbelievable team to coach. So this will be our 5th trip to the final, and hopefully 5's our lucky number.
Right here.
Yeah, Coach, you actually had Big East championship victories in the past. I mean, how meaningful will it be to get this one, especially going up against a rising St. John's team?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we have great respect for St. John's, and they were able to take us out of a lot of what we wanted to do when we were here a month or so ago. So they just come at you in waves, and they wear into you with their tenacity and their physical nature of their play. So I told our guys to go to sleep thinking about ball security and box outs, because that's the game.
In the middle, Zach.
Jemiah, do you regret that dunk and kind of what happened there with Diarra?
Yeah, definitely. I got caught up in the moment of the game. Just a lot of emotions going on. So, yeah, I would like to apologize for that. I respect Coach Hurley and those guys over there. They're a great program, obviously 2-time defending national champs. And, yeah, so I apologize. Just got caught up in the moment there, and I shouldn't have did it.
Okay, let's go to the third row right here in the middle.
Yeah, Coach, Liam McNeely went for 37 the last time in Omaha, and then tonight you bottled them up pretty well, 6 for 20 from the floor. Did you guys do anything different on him specifically?
Yeah, I mean, the second half at our place, he stepped into 4 threes because we made mistakes. We miscommunicated a couple switches. We lost him in transition. And, that was the film we watched this morning, is like, we can't make mistakes. We have to make him shoot it on the move. And if he wants to go in and challenge Kalkbrenner, let him go in and challenge Kalkbrenner. And, we'll take our chances with the results. But he's a terrific player. But, Jemiah was really locked in from the jump in guarding him. And, I thought he did an outstanding job.
In the middle, last scene.
Yep. Jason and everybody, congratulations. You have a career high. It's at Madison Square Garden. It's in New York City. Just what are your feelings about having this game? I know you're just like smiling right now, just hearing that. And how much of a better player are you now compared to the beginning of the season? And how much have you had to grow given everything your teams had to go through with injuries and all?
Right. So it's definitely a great feeling getting a career high in the first place, and then especially at a place like Madison Square Garden. But, I mean, my growth throughout this season I feel like has been pretty large. I mean, I started this season with a bit of an injury, so I wasn't able to play in our exhibition game, and I slowly worked my way back from that. But, I mean, it hasn't just been like one game I was great, like the game before I was bad. It's been a gradual thing. Like, it's just being an everyday guy, being ready when your name is called, and just eventually I was able to get to the point where I am now, and my confidence just kept building, and yeah, I was able to show it tonight.
Right down in front here.
For whoever wants to pick this one up, halftime, I was going to get a cup of coffee, and I heard Coach Hurley screaming at the top of his lungs, 75%, 75%. And I looked at the halftime box, and that's what you guys shot in the first half, 75%. So he got you to shoot 30% in the second half. But what I saw was when he put that press on you at the end, trying to come back, he did everything he could to get back in this game. You guys hung in there tough, and you're going to have to do that tomorrow with St. John's. So I just want to hear your comments on all of that I just said.
Yeah, I mean, we were extremely efficient the first half. I thought we got the ball to the spots we wanted to, and they did a really good job to rally around Kalkbrenner and make those catches tough. So we went some different places, and guys took the right shots, and if we take the right shots, chances are we're gonna make some. But our defense is a little different. You've got teams like UConn and St. John's that a lot of pressure, a lot of physicality, force a lot of turnovers, and for some reason they think the way we do it is soft. And I got news for you. I got some tough dudes in my locker room, and it takes toughness to execute the defense the way we execute it. But we're trying to win the analytic game at the free throw line, and that takes mental toughness as well to understand and be disciplined. So you don't beat UConn a couple times in a season if you don't have tough dudes. So no, we don't force a bunch of turnovers. No, we don't get up under you. But there's a method to our madness and what we're doing, and this group of guys has executed it extremely well all season long.
This is going to be the last question.
Yeah, Jemiah, 86 minutes in 2 games for you. How much credit goes to Jeremy and your strength and conditioning staff over there?
Yeah, all the credit goes to them. Obviously, the coaching staff and my teammates. Obviously, we're just a together group. We do everything together. Ben, too, our athletic trainer, they do a good job of getting us well hydrated, making sure everything is cool, getting us a drip drop, stuff to keep our legs going, and just getting sleep. So shout out to those guys.
Creighton,
Thank you.
you.